in this lesson, we're going to keep building our most important landmark. So the first thing I want to create is, as I told you, a place here where I can put Central Park. So I'm going to select this shape, go here to Object, Path, Offset Path, and then offset it around less 40 pixels. And make sure that I see a preview so I can see if it would work. And I think that would work fine. So I'm going to hit OK, swap this because I don't need the stroke that we have been using, and fill it with this blue color for now. So this is going to be the shape of the Central Park of this illustration. Then what I'm going to do is make some lake here. So what I want to do is go here to my rectangle tool and just make a rectangle around the sides. Then make another one that is like this, another one like this, and another one that is like this. And I'm going to actually make this one bigger. So you can see that in a very few clicks, I can have these shapes that are going to be representing some kind of lake. You can see it from top. So I'm going to select all of them and then go here to my Pathfinder window and click here on Unite. So now they are a single shape. I'm going to go to my direct selection tool by clicking here or pressing A on my keyboard and round the corners a bit. So everything has the same look that I had. And I also want to align these two shapes, so I'm going to select both of them, select this one again, so you can see the outline has changed and now it's a key object. Go here on the top to my Align tools and click here on Horizontal Align Center. And you can see how it was almost already aligned. So to finish this, I'm going to select everything, the roads, and the park that we just created, and I'm going to actually cut them by going Edit, Cut, or pressing Ctrl X on my keyboard. You cannot see them anymore. I'm going to select this white shape that I have been using as my island, then go here on the bottom where the stroke and the fill are. Here the last one is one that's called Draw Inside Mode. And if you see, when I click on that one, you can see how a dotted line has appeared around my shape. And what this means is that I can only draw inside the shape. So everything that I create will only be masked on this shape. And that's exactly what I want. Then I'm going to go Edit, Paste in Place, or you can press Ctrl-Shift-B. And now the roads are going to be masked inside that shape that we had. And to go outside this Draw Inside mode, you can go here to Draw Normal, or you can double click outside the shape that you have been selecting to create this. Now I'm going to begin working on the Statue of Liberty. And if you remember, I had already selected my reference, so I can see that this has a place that is going to be a base. So I'm going to select my rectangle tool and make a base for my Statue of Liberty. And sometimes I think it's better, I'm going to select both of these to just swap, so you can see this as an outline to see if this is working. And then I'm going to select both shapes and make sure that I'm aligning to my selection by clicking here. And then I'm going to horizontal align to make sure that they are aligned. And I'm gonna just make it like this probably, or maybe even less. This is going to be a pedestal, so I don't really need to see my reference because I know exactly how I want to build this. And this is something that you don't even see on the picture. So I have this. And I also know that the Statue of Liberty has some other shapes here. So I'm going to make some other rectangles here. Make a copy by clicking Alt and Shift while I drag. Ctrl D to repeat my last action. Then I want to group this. So I'm going to select them all and press Ctrl G and align them by selecting this and making this one the key object. And click here to Horizontal Align Center. And with this now I have my base. Now what I want to create is the body of the Statue of Liberty. So what I'm going to do is create a shape that is going to look like the body. So I'm going to go to my pen tool by pressing P on my keyboard, make a point here, then make another point around here. So you see it's kind of a line that is getting to a kind of triangle. Then I'm going to select this line, go right click, transform, reflect, And when you do that, you're going to see this window, and you can hit a little preview to see in which axis you are reflecting. Make sure that you are reflecting on a vertical axis and hit copy. And now you have a copy, move it around here while pressing shift, and now you have it right there. Now I'm gonna go to my direct selection tool or press A on my keyboard and select both of these top points and go here on the top, right here, where it says connect selected endpoints to join them. And I'm gonna do the same actually with the ones that are on the bottom, selecting both of them and going here on the top to connected selected endpoints. And now I have more or less my body. Maybe I think it's too big, so I'm gonna select the ones on the top and just while pressing shift move it a little bit to the bottom. Now I want to create the head, so I'm gonna make a rectangle here so I can make the head. Make sure that you align all your objects all the time, because this way it's going to really look professional and not have a really disorganized look. And now what I want to create are some small triangles. So I'm going to go to my pen tool by pressing P, go here on the top so they look like a crown, make some points like this so they look like a triangle, something like that. And now what I want to do is what I just did before, but you can also do it here. If you go here to the rotate tool and click, you can get to the reflect tool or press O on your keyboard, then select on this anchor point, move it to this part while pressing shift and alt, so you make a copy and move it. And then I'm going to go to my direct selection tool or press A on my keyboard, select this these top anchor points and go here on the top to connect selected endpoints. And I could do the same, by selecting bottom the bottom and do it like that. So now we have that top part of our statue, just as it is on our reference. You could also go here on these 4 anchor points and round them a bit so it has the same. Next we're gonna make the book and the arm that is here on the right. So to do that, I'm gonna go here to my tools panel and make a rectangle. Then I'm going to make a smaller rectangle here, select both of them and rotate them a little bit so they are as they are on the Statue of Liberty. And now I'm going to go with my pen tool and create a shape that resembles the arm. I'm going to go now with a torch. So again, I'm going to go to my rectangle tool, make a rectangle here, then make a smaller one here, make one like this so it looks as it's holding something. And then I'm going to go to my pen tool by pressing P, make a line here, another one here, and let's try to make an arm. And as always, you can go to the direct selection tool by pressing A on your keyboard or going here right on the tool and move your points until you find something that you think you're happy with. So I think this looks okay. Now I'm going to go to my pen tool again by pressing P, and I'm going to create a point here, then another one here. Then again, click again on the point to break the tangency and make a shape like this so it looks like a flame. And now I can select these 2 shapes, unite them, remember, with my Pathfinder tool, and probably for these 3 shapes I'm going to do the same. And now all that I need is to add some color, and I'm going to use blue shades for now. So I'm going to go and use this one maybe, or the darker one. Remember to remove the stroke and send it to back by, you can use the shortcut, arrange, send to back, or Ctrl Shift open bracket. And now remember that if you do that, because we have locked our photos, it is sending this to the back of the photo as well. So we don't want that, so we can just simply select everything and move it, because in any case we still had to scale this a little bit to fit our map. So I'm gonna do that right here and just add some color. So maybe this other one, remember to send this to back and keep working on that as well. To have a, again, send it to back. And this one, and then maybe make this one a little bit darker, or actually probably the opposite. This one to have this color, and this other one to be like this. Let's move this arm a little bit to the top, change this to this color. And now I think that something is missing. If you see here, the Statue of Liberty has some lines here because it's the cloth on here. So we're gonna do that by going to our pen tool, pressing P. Make sure that we have stroke, and I'm going to pick that blue color that we've been using for the arm, and I'm going to make a point here, another one here, and make something like this. So it resembles a little bit what we did there. I'm gonna increase the weight to 2. Again, cut it with Ctrl X, select the shape, go here to draw inside, and Ctrl Shift B to paste it in place. Now I'm going to change the colors of this part. I'm gonna actually make these ones darker, and this one probably I can use the same, and for this one I can use one that is a little bit lighter, maybe this one or this one. I'm gonna send both of these to back, then actually bring all of this to front. So right click, arrange, bring to front. And now with this we have our Statue of Liberty, and we can group it by selecting everything and press Ctrl G and see how it would look on our map. And as you have it here, you probably can think of some colors that need to be changed. So this is completely up to you to see if it really is working for you, and if not, just change the colors, and now you have your first landmark aside from Central Park. So in the next lesson, we're going to work on the Empire State Building that we had a reference here. So see you on the next one.